Hi, I did my Jigsaw lesson on second grade social studies, civic and government by Avery Swenson. The standard I used was explain reasons for and purposes of rules, laws, and positions of authority. The objectives are: I can explain why rules and laws exist. I can identify an authority figure. I can explain the authority figure's roles. The assessment would be: students will draw and orally explain one rule or law, why it exists, one authority figure connected to it. Explain each expert's group topic and how it relates to the overarching topic. The overarching topic is rules and laws help keep people safe and make things fair. Authority figure helps make sure rules are followed. So group 1 would be classroom rules. Example would be raise hands and walking feet. The focus is rules help us learn to stay safe at school, and the connection would be rules create safe learning spaces. Group 2, home rules. Examples would be bedtime and cleaning up toys. The focus would be rules help families work together, and the connection would be rules help everyone live peacefully. Group 3 is community laws. Examples would be stop signs and seat belts. The focus would be laws keep everyone safe. The connection would be laws protect large groups of people. And the authority figure, and group 4 is authority figures. Examples would be teachers, principals, police officers. The focus is leaders help enforce rules and laws, and the connection would be authority figures make sure rules are followed. How would you group your students? I have a class of 14 students, so I would group my students in groups of 4. There would be 4 students in each expert group, and then split up and go back to their home group that would also have 4 students in it. A home group is equal to 1 student from each expert group. What tasks will be required in each expert group? Each expert group will look at picture cards and relate to their topic, discuss guiding questions. What is the rule, law, authority? Why do we have it? And who will help make sure that it is followed? Or what will they follow? Create a mini anchor chart with a drawing or a simple sentence. These are the sentence frames to choose out of. This rule is important because, this law is important because, or this authority is important because. And step 4, practice teaching script. They will practice and our group with the sentence frame that says, our group learned that, and then they will teach us what they have learned. How will you ensure that each group is cooperatively and productively working together? Clear roles in each group. There will be an illustrator, a speaker, a listener / note taker, and a researcher. Expectations posted. I'll have these expectations posted at the front of the room. They will be taking turns, using kind words, staying with your group, and helping each other. As the teacher, I'll monitor, circulate with a checklist, provide prompts if discussion is slow, and reinforce positive collaboration. There will also be a visual timer to keep students focused and structured. What will it look like when students are teaching each other? When students return to their home groups, each student will share their mini poster and explain the rules, laws, or authority, why it exists, and who enforces it. Other students will listen quietly, ask one another at the end, ask questions at the end, and complete a simple recording sheet. Teachers will look for a clear explanation, use of vocabulary, rules, law, and authority, engagement from listeners. In second grade, appropriate format. There will be a 2 to 3 minute sharing per child, and visual support is allowed. Create a calendar that shows the students' tasks for the duration of the Jigsaw. So day 1 would be introduction. The introduction of the standard and the big question. We will brainstorm rules, laws, and authority, introduce expert topics, and tell the students their expert groups and their home groups. Day 2, expert groups will work. They will meet in expert groups, discuss guiding questions, create a mini poster, and practice teaching and rehearse their explanation. Day 3, Jigsaw Teaching Day. Return to your home groups. Students teach each other and complete recording sheet. And day 4, assessment and reflection. There will be an independent drawing, one rule or law, why it exists, and authoritative figure connected. Oral explanation to the teacher and whole group reflection. Why are rules and leaders important? Thank you.